How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. If you want to watch some freaky content, then stick around. We've got some seriously spooky clips this week, so hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky content. Just like this.
Okay, so I'm in the cockpit of a plane.
Comedian Howie Mandel found himself at the center of a UFO mystery while soaring through the night skies above Texas.
When is it turning?
It stops, and then
Wait,
it stops position, and then it goes away.
what is that?
Filming from the cockpit of a private jet cruising at 45,000 feet, Mandel captured eerie footage of unexplained glowing orbs appearing suddenly and maneuvering mysteriously around the aircraft.
When is it turning?
It stops, and then
Wait,
it stops position, and then it goes away.
what is that?
Moments later, two smaller glowing spheres flicker into existence, moving in formation to one side. Mandel, audibly astonished, can be heard exclaiming, "What is that?" While the experienced pilot beside him, clearly baffled, expresses genuine confusion.
Oh, and now there's two more. So what is this?
I don't know, man.
Look at it. Bright, throbbing, and then wait, and then it went away.
The footage shared by Mandel on TikTok in March 2025 quickly went viral, sparking widespread discussion online. Mandel noted the unusual lights didn't register on radar, deepening the mystery. Reactions range from skeptics suggesting mundane explanations like satellites or atmospheric phenomena, to excited believers speculating about advanced alien technology, perhaps even cloaking capabilities, allowing the lights to appear and disappear at will. Notably, this isn't Texas's first brush with mysterious lights. Previously documented incidents like the famous Stephenville lights in 2008 and the historic Lubbock lights of the 1950s have left residents intrigued for decades. Mandel's encounter is part of a broader narrative of credible pilot sightings spanning from World War II's Foo Fighters to recent reports by military aviators encountering fast-moving orbs in restricted airspace. So what exactly were these strange lights? Could they be advanced military technology, alien drones scouting our skies, or something even more mysterious? How did silent, radar-invisible objects navigate freely at such high altitudes? The answers remain elusive, but one thing is certain. Howie Mandel's high-altitude sighting has added another fascinating chapter to the ongoing saga of unexplained phenomena in our skies.
So what is this?
I don't know, man.
Look at it. Bright, throbbing, and then wait, and then it went away.
Alright, before we jump into our next creepy story, let me tell you about something that's straight out of a post-apocalyptic nightmare. Listen, you hear that? Don't get drawn into that sweet, sweet lullaby.
Darkness.
Shh. Jump scare. This is Once Human, today's video sponsor. It's a free-to-play survival game that's finally launching on mobile, and it's not pay to win. So what sets it apart? Well, how about this towering six-legged abomination they call the Wanderer? It's part bus, part alien beast. Oh god, here they come, shoot, bang, big on. What the heck is that thing? Once Human lets you explore a massive post-apocalyptic open world full of strange loot, disturbing creatures, and even weirder stories. And that's just the beginning. The mobile version is fully cross-platform, so it plays just like the PC version. And right now you can get 1,016 free premium rewards to fast-track your progress. So what are you waiting for? Download the game using my special link in the description box down below there and start playing Once Human now and grab all those freebies as well. Trust me, this is realistic Genshin Impact meets post-apocalyptic horror and it's brilliant. Oh, more spiders. Oh, what's this thing? Oh, man. Alright, now that we've faced our digital nightmares, let's jump back into the creepy stories. Reddit user OKMouse2554 posted 2 unsettling photographs to our Slapped Ham subreddit in late March 2025, capturing something eerie lurking in their attic. The user explains they snapped these photos about a year ago in their attic in the small town of Redruth, Cornwall, UK. Because the attic is difficult to access, requiring a ladder and a tricky climb, they stuck their phone up through the opening and took multiple shots without looking directly inside. Strangely, the attics in their neighbourhood are connected across several houses. The first photo appears completely ordinary, showing only a dusty, cluttered attic space. However, the second image, captured just a split second later, reveals something unsettling. A clear outline of what seems to be a face or head peering out from the shadows. Comments quickly flooded in, with user ActiveCost4713 speculating about the property's past, wondering if anyone had ever died on site, or if perhaps an unknown squatter was hiding up there. Another commenter simply reacted, "Whoa, that's creepy, looks like Pinhead." So, what's really lurking in this attic? Is it the face of a restless spirit, an unknown intruder, or simply a trick of the light? Either way, it's a chilling reminder that we might not always know what dwells just inches above our heads. High in the snowy Himalayas, 2 mountain climbers captured footage of something extraordinary. Known as the Snow Walker, this grainy handheld video shows what many believe could be the legendary Yeti walking steadily across a distant snow-covered slope. The climbers, reportedly filming in Nepal, spotted the creature trudging through deep snow. First aired on a 1996 television special called Paranormal Borderline, the footage quickly became infamous, debated among cryptozoologists, skeptics, and paranormal enthusiasts alike. Renowned Bigfoot researcher Dr. Jeff Meldrum even acknowledged the video's intriguing qualities, highlighting the creature's fluid movements and elongated forearms, features difficult to fake convincingly. Yet controversy soon followed. Rumours emerged that producers of the original TV show staged the footage, fueling skepticism. Allegations surfaced that the Yeti was just an actor in a carefully crafted suit. But strangely, no concrete evidence or admission of the hoax ever came forward, leaving the video suspended between reality and television fiction. Historically, the Himalayas have long been a focal point for tales of the Yeti, known locally as the Migoi or Métis. From Eric Shipton's famous 1951 footprint photographs on Mount Everest, to recent claims by the Indian Army in 2019, sightings continue to intrigue and mystify. Whether authentic or a clever fake, the Snowwalker footage has cemented its place alongside other iconic cryptid evidence, like the Patterson-Gimlin Bigfoot film. Today, the Snowwalker remains one of cryptozoology's enduring puzzles. Was this brief glimpse in the remote Himalayas proof of a mythical creature, or merely a well-executed illusion? Until someone steps forward with definitive proof, this snowy silhouette continues to wander through the imagination, a bizarre figure forever haunting the icy peaks of legend.
And then he gives you a little body map and he puts X's all over it. And you go, yeah, that's right. I got a pain here and a thing there. And you know, he knows where everything is. He knows exactly what's going on.
Did you ask him what is he seeing your aura? Like, what is he seeing?
Everything. He sees everything.
In a remarkable podcast appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience, actor and director Mel Gibson shared a jaw-dropping account of an encounter he had with a Qigong master, a practitioner of ancient Chinese energy arts.
So one day he's at me on my back and he's pushing and I can feel my back and I'm at the wall and I'm looking at and I can see him in the background and he's like down like this, like like kung fu pointing. And I went up the wall and there was like 8 inches of air under my heels and I was up the wall and I was like, whoa, and I came back down and it freaked me out.
During the conversation, Gibson described how this master, standing several feet away without ever physically touching him, somehow lifted him several inches off the ground.
And I went up the wall and there was like 8 inches of air under my heels and I was up the wall and I was like, whoa, and I came back down and it freaked me out.
Gibson vividly recalls feeling a powerful force pressing him upward against a wall, leaving about 8 inches of space beneath his heels.
One day he's at me on my back and he's pushing and I can feel my back and I'm at the wall, like, get out, you know, whatever. And I went up the wall and there was like 8 inches of air under my heels and I was up the wall and I was like, whoa, and I came back down and it freaked me out.
The story quickly gained attention due to its extraordinary nature and Gibson's sincere astonishment. Rogan, typically a skeptic about supernatural phenomena, was visibly stunned by the tale. Gibson himself admitted he wouldn't have believed it if he hadn't personally experienced it.
It was within the realm of possibility that somebody had power like that and that it's inexplicable, but that it works. And it did work.
Critics were quick to respond, with some martial arts experts dismissing Gibson's claims as impossible or even fraudulent. Skeptics suggested psychological explanations, such as a powerful placebo effect or hypnotic suggestion, rather than genuine levitation. The martial arts community cited numerous cases of supposed no-touch knockouts being debunked as illusions or compliance from willing students. Still, Gibson's account resonated with reports of similar phenomena attributed to masters of internal martial arts like Qigong and Neigong. Historical legends tell of masters capable of moving objects or even people with their qi energy, stories often dismissed as mere myth or folklore. Gibson's experience also brings to mind famous accounts such as those of John Chang, an Indonesian healer who allegedly demonstrated electric-like energy and remote bodily manipulation. Ultimately, Mel Gibson's levitation story remains a mystery. Was this a genuine encounter with extraordinary human potential, or simply a trick of perception or belief? Until such phenomena can be scientifically validated or entirely disproven, his compelling testimony continues to intrigue and baffle the public imagination.
And I went up the wall and there was like 8 inches of air under my heels and I was up the wall and I was like, whoa, and I came back down and it freaked me out.
This eerie photo, shared to our Slapped Ham subreddit by Reddit user Vanilla Connect, is actually a gem we featured years ago when we first started our channel. According to the original poster, the unsettling image was captured in the attic of their workplace, a restaurant with a rich past, once serving as both a house and theatre. Employees there have reportedly experienced numerous ghostly encounters over the last decade, but this particular photo was the first tangible evidence they captured on film. The poster believes it shows a shadowy ghost figure, potentially confirming long-standing rumours that the restaurant is haunted. What exactly lurks in this attic remains uncertain, but the photo continues to spark intense debate and speculation among our viewers. This eerie TikTok footage, originally shared by user Smoked Bacon X, captures an unsettling incident on a late-night construction site. In the grainy CCTV clip, a lone construction worker struggles with a large, heavy cable spool, a task clearly meant for 2 people. However, things take a strange turn when the job is done. The worker turns around to thank his helper, but there's no one there. As the story behind the footage emerged, it only deepened the mystery. According to the TikTok post, the construction worker later described the stranger that had apparently helped him move the spool to his colleagues, only to be shocked when they identified the man as Alan Lopez, a co-worker who tragically died in an accident on that very site 8 years earlier. Viewers have been left stunned, with many calling Alan's ghost a guardian angel or the Good Samaritan ghost. Others speculate it might have been an elaborate prank or a carefully edited hoax, but the sincerity of the original worker's confusion and the subtlety of the footage leave doubts lingering. Whether genuine paranormal event or compelling urban legend, the story of Alan Lopez continues to fascinate online communities, blurring the lines between supernatural assistance and heartfelt folklore. This next eerie clip was shared to TikTok by Universo Inexplicable and quickly went viral. In the CCTV footage, we see a personal trainer casually chatting on the gym floor. According to the post, shortly after this session, the gym's security guard called the trainer into his office, puzzled by the footage. The guard asked who the trainer had been speaking to. Confused, the trainer explained he had been instructing a new client. Upon hearing this, the security guard turned pale and pointed to the CCTV playback. The trainer was completely alone. There was no one else there. Online reactions have been divided. Some skeptical commenters noted a recent TikTok trend where people intentionally act as if they're interacting with invisible entities on CCTV footage to gain views and notoriety. However, many others are convinced this footage genuinely shows a trainer unknowingly interacting with a ghostly presence. Continuing with strange happenings in gyms, another eerie clip shared by Relatos.Paranormals shows security footage from a gym in Mexico City. Late at night, after everyone had left, a motion-activated camera triggered an alert. The gym owner, checking remotely, was stunned by what he saw. A strange mist or fog gently drifts across the empty workout space, seemingly with no logical source. Could these gyms truly be haunted? Or is it just clever editing and online trends playing tricks on our perception? Coming up in our last segment, in just a few seconds, we take a look at some wild footage coming out of Vietnam. But before we do, remember to hit subscribe, smash like, and leave some comments below. The more you interact, the more you'll see us in your feed. This next eerie clip, shared by Vietnamese media group Sen Vang TV, quickly grabbed the internet's attention. The video was filmed during a thunderstorm in Hanoi, Vietnam, and captures a powerful lightning strike illuminating the darkened sky. But what truly caught viewers' eyes was a strange shape visible in the clouds at the exact moment of the flash, an object strongly resembling a classic flying saucer or UFO. As the footage circulated online, speculation ran wild. Many commenters jumped immediately to extraterrestrial theories, wondering if Hanoi had just witnessed a genuine alien spacecraft hidden among storm clouds. However, upon closer analysis, many commenters said it's nothing more than a strange-looking cloud. As it stands, viewers are divided over what's really been caught on camera, so I'll throw this one over to you, the viewers, for final judgment. What do you think this is? Let me know down below. Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Now, do you want spooky content in your feed every single day of the week? Then consider subscribing to our new channel, Slapped Ham Shorts. There's a link in the description box down below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.